Hey, what's going on, you guys? Synth here, and I'm bringing you a figure review of Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. And my first response is to this: what the hell is with this mask? What is up with this? I just re-watched the goddamn movie last week, and what the hell? I've never seen this mask. It's pissing me off, man. Where did this come from? I've only seen it in, like, National Lampoon's Christmas. Well, whatever. Let's just get right to the review. And here he is. Jason, or should I say Roy Burns? Oh my god, that's disgusting. That is really disgusting. Ugh. The man put on a skin mask. That is creepy. But yeah, there's Roy Burns. Yeah. This is not our Jason right here. This is the normal man who literally read up on Jason to get revenge for his son. But yeah, let's get right into the detail and articulation, shall we? Of course, we get the little stab mark right there because of the plow. It's really well done, really good. Oh, dude, it's just, like, really shiny, and it almost looks like blood. Oh. Literally, if I take off this head and I replace it with a Michael Myers, it's literally Michael Myers, just a different shading color. And someone, please write down in the comment section, what color do you think this is? I know it's green, but people are like, no, it's not that type of green. I was like, nah, I don't, Detail's amazing. Detail's really good. Damn, they really went out with the detail. Look, you can almost see pockets in here. Detailed down to the shoes. I mean, look at that. You can see the stitching and lacing right into it. Really well done. Thank goodness for my local comic book shop for picking that up. It was so hard to find this, and guess what day I found them on? Literally Friday the 13th. I know it passed, but I had to. I've been wanting. I'm not the biggest Roy fan, but because of the licensing with the Jason, NECA's not going to be making any more Friday the 13th figures for a while, and I mean for a while, so pick up what you can. Let's see. Arm goes 90 degrees, 360 degrees all around. Forearm, 360 degrees. Elbow, articulation. Wow, they really went out with that. Ooh, wow, they really went out. Right there. Wow, almost looks like an actual sleeve. They did work on this guy. Ooh, that I didn't like. About 90 degrees right there. Hand goes 360 degrees. Detail in the hand is really good. Oh my goodness, they really catch the hair and like gruffness to it. Interesting. Let's see. Leg. Ooh, wow. 90 degrees. Huh, interesting. I want to say it's can go 360. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that definitely goes 360 degrees. Ooh, dude, they really went out on this guy. Oof. 360 degrees to the knee. Foot does not go 360 degrees, but it swivels back and forth. Not bad. Head, 360 degrees. But yeah. Detail's really amazing. Ugh, even catching to the baldness right there. Or his fake skin mask. Ugh. Detail of the eyes. Ugh. Dude, I can't get over on like the fact that he's literally wearing a skin mask right there. Ugh. I know it's fake, but still. Mask detail's really well done. You could always tell this is Roy by the two blue symbols right here. But pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Details really, wow. They really went out with the details. This is literally, I think this is the last Jason figure that they've come out with, and they really went out. I have to say, and I'm very impressed by it. Of course, any Jason, even if it is an imposter, you cannot go it wrong with any. You cannot be out there killing without certain accessories. of your murderous ways. So we got here his accessories: a butcher's knife. Well done right there. Nice and bloody. This man has a lot of accessories. It's actually a lot. Details really, dude. They've really upped their game, and it's not. And it's gonna be so long since I'm gonna see one of these good in a while. Oh man, that's one. We got a flare, which is actually really cool. I never thought I'd see something like that. Well done, well done. Detail in the smoke and the fire mixing in, that's really impressive. Huh. We have his hedge clippers, and the fact that they actually open up, I saw this in the picture, and I'm like, there's no way that they actually open up, and they do. They actually open up. That is impressive. You know, NECA's need to make some, like, victim figures. Yeah, those hedge clippings are impressive. Next. Nothing too spectacular, you know, just a nice knife. A bloody knife. Most of these weapons are just bloody, which is impressive. A iron nail. Dude, this guy has too many accessories. I don't know why. I don't even remember half of them. Him using these, but impressive either way. Next, the most dangerous weapon of them all: a stick. Look at those bumps. My God, I could kill a man. But of course, if you remember anything from the movie, the one scene where the teens were having sex, like usual, he used that stick to belt around here. So let's see if I can just, bam, right there, where he twists it around and around and around and like pops the kid's head off. Impressive, but again, NECA, make murder victims. This is so weird. Just I can't imagine him holding this and no victim in the middle. You expect me to use some basic figure? No. The next would be, oh my God, I am metallic pole that I can clearly just use for Terminator 2. But, impressive either way. But, of course, the final and most deadliest weapon in his arsenal, which is very iconic, is his hand. See that? He's got another accessible hand, so you can switch his left hand with another closed one, so you can actually work the stick better. See? Or the hedges. But in all seriousness, no. The most iconic weapon, which I clearly don't see him much using in the entire series until like the end of the 80s, is the machete. Bloody. Most iconic thing, but apparently, I don't know, when I was rewatching the movies, I didn't really see him. I saw him use machetes, but it wasn't with him all the time. But, whatever. Still, cool either way. I have to say, this is the most accessories I've seen for a Jason figure, and I'm really impressed. Huh. My goodness. But, either way, that is Roy Burns right there, and, yeah. Right now in the segment of the video, we will check out the box, so let's check that out now. Here it is, the new beginning. Again, I don't remember ever seeing this mask, but I'm going to calm myself down here, alright? I'm going to calm myself. For ages 17 up, warning, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years old. Doesn't make sense, but whatever. We got him right here in the shadows. NECA Real Toys. We have over here as well. And, of course, we have his little array of pictures that they put in with almost all figures. This is really cool. I actually like that, how they did it with the flare. Man, I got to do some work on that. There he is, maskless. Ew. There he is in the shadows with his machete. Cool. About to knife you. Okay, so that's the position I have to put it in. Okay, understood. And there he is, going to your house and clipping your hedges and your head. Still haunted by his past, Tommy Jarvis, who, as a child, killed Jason Voorhees, wonders if the serial killer is connected to a series of brutal murders occurring in and around the scheduled highway house where he now lives. Includes spike, cleaver, flare, knife, hedge trimmers, machete, spear, garrote, and removable mask. At the inside, what the freak? That was strange. And here's one more image of him with his machete, looking menacingly with a fake forest behind him. Impressive. Actually, I really like how they're doing the backgrounds now in these Ultimate boxes. Segment of these videos usually give a brief history of the character and all that stuff. Friday the 13th is it's a horror film saga or series and all that stuff with Jason Voorhees. The first one with Friday the 13th Part 1 was with his mother, and then Part 2 to 4 was with Jason Voorhees himself. He died at the end of it. And then the 5th one brings Roy Burns, but he also dies at the end. And then Jason comes back in in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, and with him zombified, in which we all know him by his iconic ways of that. But we're sticking with Roy Burns, and Roy Burns is the main antagonist of the Friday the 13th A New Beginning. A soft-spoken loner, Roy is a paramedic who is partnered with fellow paramedic Duke Johnson. Roy Burns, also known as the Pseudo Jason / Imposter Jason, after his death, learned that the death of his son Joey, who was the resident of Pinhurst Youth Development Center, who was with Tommy Jarvis at the same household and everything. So Roy loses his mind and dons the hockey mask to impersonate a longtime dead killer Jason Voorhees, going on a revenge-killing spree to avenge his son's death, much like Pamela Voorhees in the original film, killing most of his Pinhurst residents of the staff along with a few other people unrelated to the incident. Roy has been a controversial figure among the Friday the 13th community, created after Jason's death in the final chapter. After Paramount decided to continue the series due to the film's unexpected success, he was ultimately catalyst to set up Tommy Jarvis as the new Jason, a move that became highly unpopular and was ultimately scrapped in favor of bringing Jason back into the series. Roy was portrayed by actor Dick Wand. In all unmasked scenes, stuntman Tom Morgan portrayed Roy in almost all his masked scenes. Stuntman John Hawk portrayed Roy in a few scenes after Tom asked him to fill in for him when he was unable to attend shooting. Most notable, the stunt where Roy falls off the barn. In more recent times, Roy has gained somewhat of a cult following along with merchandise such as prop replica masks, action figures, pop vinyl figures, and not one but 2 video game appearances. In 2015, Roy has included an alternative skin for Jason DLC character in the Mortal Kombat X, and in 2018, Roy became a playable killer in Friday the 13th game in a free update. Nice. But yeah, that is Roy Burns. But yeah, that is the figure review for Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning with Roy Burns and all that stuff. I have to say, I'm not a big fan of Roy. I don't know why. I don't really care for him too much. But it's still an impressive figure, and I still love Jason either way. And I'm starting to like Roy a little more. But either way, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed the video and everything. And for me to know if you liked it a lot, please hit that huge like button and leave a comment down below on what you thought. But yeah. I do figure reviews. I'm going to be trying to do figure reviews when a new figure drops. I'm going to be posting that as quickly as I can, but if a figure's been out for a long time now, I'm going to be posting them on Sunday, on Figure Review Sundays as usual. I'm right there. But yeah. But if you guys really enjoyed the figure review and you guys want to see more and all that stuff down the line, all you got to do is subscribe, hit the notification bell when new videos come up. And yeah, check it out there. But of course, my channel is not only about that. There's also gaming and also unboxing videos. But if you just want to check out the figures, there's a huge playlist right there, and I'm going to be continuously putting up figure reviews. So either way, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.